Why hello, welcome to my compilation of all of my goofy outros from my time-lapse drawings dating back to, I would say, the TikTok times. Just to let you guys know, I do not script any of my voiceovers. I literally just hit record and I allow myself to talk. I have to edit around that. It takes quite a long time, but it sounds more authentic. I've tried the scripted thing and it just sounds like shit. It sounds nothing like me. Anyways, here is my compilation. Part 1 of the outro isms. The randoming. This drawing is something else. It kind of looks like a demonic version of Mr. Peanut Butter taking a shit and brushing his teeth at the same time. But he's homeless. Hollywood did not work out for Mr. Peanut Butter. So yes, he is going to brush his teeth and take a shit simultaneously. Look at these horses having a blast, standing on their favorite street corner. Colons are clean. They got Godzilla looking after them in some foil because you never know. Look at those two pieces of shits in the foreground. They're like, you're a piece of shit. No, you're a piece of shit. Nuh-uh, you're the piece of shit. I'm not a piece of shit. And then the other piece of shit behind the toilet is like, you piece of shit that's in the toilet, I'm gonna flush you down because you're a piece of shit. And then the piece of shit in the sink is like, holy piss. I'm a piece of shit. It's a bunch of fat fuck inbred cousins of Jabba the Hutt, and they're holding on to this douchebag that looks very, very hungry. But they also look hungry, and they look like they want to eat the emaciated douchebag with the frog on his head. Because, you know what? He's low calorie anyways, and they're on a diet. Her pork chop brings all the hogs to the yard, and they're like, it's better than yours. I could teach you, but I have to charge. Look, it's a fat-ass monster frog thing eating a sandwich that consists of little baby worm eyeball thingies. And there's a really big eyeball worm thing staring at him going, hey, why are you eating my babies? You are a bad person. It's a projector dude, and he's got one eyeball and some chapped lips, and a projector type of dude staring down the eyeball chapped lips thing, and they're both standing on some kind of female sheep of sorts in an ocean. There's so many meanings behind this drawing that I drew today, but as of right now, looking at it, all I can think is, fuck Tyson. Well, this is interesting. The sheep's all like, yo, you hear those bowls of shit? It's pretty good. And the cock's like, I can't fucking hear anything. What the hell did you give me? I thought you were just giving me sodium chloride because I'm dehydrated. And the sheep's all like, but aren't you enjoying yourself? You're listening to bowls shit with an IV bag. And the cock's like, no, I have no idea what's going on. I don't even know who I am anymore. I just wanted to get hydrated. And then the fish down below are like, yeah, we want to get hydrated too. And we're so close to the water, but no cigar. And then the bowl down below is all like, yeah, I'm jamming out to some shit. And the puss is like, why? I don't want to be wet. This chick's all like, I should probably eat, but my food looks so hungry. It's making me feel bad. And the crow's like, yeah, you should eat. You're losing weight. And the chick's like, perhaps I should feed my food first, and then I'll eat. And the crow's like, you are fucking dumb as hell. This is a drawing, and if it wasn't a drawing, it would probably be feeling feelings. But it's a drawing, so it's not feeling any feelings of the sort of feelings. Look at that old man in his rocking chair, reaching out for help, but no one's there. It's a bird lady. But she doesn't have any wings, so she's holding on to the branches because she can't fly away. But for some reason, she's smiling. I'm not too sure why. Maybe she's just trying to see the positive in this. This freehand big pen drawing is giving me Pumpkinhead vibes. But the Pumpkinhead isn't all evil and demonic and shit. Pumpkinhead looks very sad that it is a cursed evil thingy. And it's like, why do I have to be a cursed evil thingy? I don't want to be a cursed evil thingy. I just want to be normal. This is a drawing. Look at that. There's so many freaking hands. Why are there so many hands? Look at all them trees and faces. Look at them boobies, too. Ooh, those are nice boobies. I miss having boobs. This is a drawing that I drew, and I don't know if you know this, but it means something. I don't think I found it at all, bruh. I need a cigarette so fucking bad. I've been having a really good time lately. Isn't that cool? It's a drawing. It's chaotic as fuck. I would totally go hiking in this gorgeous forest all by myself with absolutely no protection at all and feel perfectly safe. Part 2 of the outro isms. The Jakening. This is Jake, and he's sitting in an elevator, filing down his nails, whilst looking at all of the weirdos going shh. It's Jake, and he's getting hydrated. Look, it's Jake, and he's standing in a storm, protecting a toad of sorts, listening to some shit, and picking his nose. This is Jake, with his boomerang knees, attacking a mystical donkey, and a dude bathing in stew and puking on himself with his dog. I always thought you guys were being really melodramatic when you said that Jake creeped you out, but now that I see him colored in, he is one creep-ass motherfucker. Shoes are scary. Very scary. Look, it's Jake. He's drinking brains in a forest that looks mighty spooky, but he's happy. See, he's happy despite all of the fucking terrible chaos going around him. He is forcing himself to smile. Oh, poor Jake, being haunted. Jake is not having a very good morning. This is quite tropical. Very much so tropical. There's a lot going on in this drawing. I'm sorry, Jake. I need to stop being so mean to you. Jake is in a very confusing place right now. To the left, you see some disturbing stuff with numbers that have no correlation to my life whatsoever. And then on the right, those are mason jars. TikTok. Those are mason jars of hope and happiness. Poor Jake. He just wants to get some cardio in, and these critters will not leave him alone. Jake's nose itches quite a lot with his toad. This is a drawing and I drew it. Look at Jake. He's relaxed for once. Part 3 of the outro isms. The Veronica-ning. Side note, but Jake is gonna be involved in this as well because I don't have that many drawings of Veronica yet because she is fairly new. Back to our regularly scheduled program. It's a bunch of the same lady looking up at a tornado, looking kind of scared but at the same time hopeful that it will strike her. Look at that. It's Jake and Veronica. And Jake's looking over at Veronica like, what the fuck? Where's your nose? And Veronica's all like, why are you commenting on my nose when you're too pussy to even get out of your bed and see that these are just some little asshole trolls? And Jake's all like, why are you in my fucking bedroom? And then Veronica's all like, well, I heard that you're always going through shit, so I wanted to come and see how you were doing and help because I am a charitable individual. And Jake's all like, okay, that's fine. You know, you're kind of attractive even though you don't have a nose. And Veronica's like, can you quit commenting on the fact that I don't have a nose? At least my non-existent nose is still somewhat more attractive than your busted ass nose. And Jake's like, hey, you went way too far. And Veronica's like, yeah, I agree. That was mean. Jake's like, hurry up, Veronica. I'm surrounded by a bunch of other Jakes with really bad nosebleeds. And Veronica's like, why do you keep talking about noses? Are you mocking me because I don't have a nose? And Jake's like, what the fuck? Why are you bringing that up? It's not like I constantly bring up that you don't have a nose all the time. And Veronica's like, fine, I will get you out of this cage, but seriously, can you stop going through shit constantly? Can't we just have one normal day? And Jake's like, perhaps. Look, it's Jake and Veronica, and they are hugging each other with some demonic frogs looking at them. Oh, goodness. Look, it's Veronica and Jake, and they're having a very fabulous date that looks so peaceful and delicious. Look, Jake is actually helping Veronica for once. Jake is being the hero. Look at Jake and Veronica. They're both being harassed by fat-ass hog trolls. Veronica's all like, how in the hell do you get toads in your hair? And Jake's all like, I don't know, perhaps it's because my hair looks like worms. And Veronica's all like, I don't think toads like worms. I've heard that they like flies and such. And Jake's all like, well, I don't fucking know. I'm not a specialist when it comes to the amphibian variety of creatures, but perhaps it's just my vital essence, you know? I am a very charming young man. And Veronica's like, maybe. And Jake's all like, what does that mean? Are you saying that I'm a charming, good-looking young man? And Veronica's like, perhaps. Yeah. Jake and Veronica, when they are colored in, they are freaky. What the fuck is wrong with me? Actually, don't answer that. I don't want to know. Poor Veronica. She's just like, I was just going on my lovely scenery walk, and like usual, fucked up shit happens. And then the weirdo down on the bottom is like, hey, you know, I contacted the Make-A-Wish Foundation years ago when I got diagnosed with this bizarre blood disease, and all I've ever wanted was to awkwardly swing a deformed lady up above my head while it's bleeding to death. And Veronica's like, I do not recall ever being a part of the Make-A-Wish Foundation. What in the hell are you even talking about? And why would you want to do this? Do not question what I enjoy, okay? I enjoy doing this. And I guess you are a part of the Make-A-Wish Foundation because they found you. They were like, hey, there's this lady named Veronica. She does not own a nose. And she's walking right now. And you can take her and then you can take her wherever you want to go so you can bleed out and die slowly and swing her above your head. And Veronica's all like, well, that's absolutely fabulous that you fucking stalked me and kidnapped me. And why is there some weird dude staring at me from across the way? That's my friend. He wanted to come and watch. And Veronica's like, what even is my life anymore? Part 4 of the outro isms. The ending. What are you still doing here? What the fuck? This is the end. You should be gone now. Though I am very much so proud of you that you had the attention span to watch this entire fucking video, because most people nowadays have the attention span of a mentally challenged goldfish. It's very much so sad because we live in a society. Anyways, I'm gonna go and eat a sandwich and tend to my shoulder that still hurts. Shoulder hurts. Ah.